Okay, Seth, here we are looking at your pitching delivery from the side only. Normally, I like to look from the side and the back because there's different things you want to be able to see. Overall, there's a lot of things you're doing correctly. There's one major thing I want to show you. It's pretty important to get fixed, and we'll look at that. Overall, good. So we start you out here. You got a good stance, okay? Good base. Okay, you move back to the back leg. Okay, that's good. So you get that weight on the back leg a little bit more. You can see your head. Right here, your head doesn't quite move back. So if we get more of the torso on this back leg before you get going, you'll improve your velocity because you get more of your weight back here prior to your weight shift. You do get going though, get the head and the torso and everything out before handbrake. That's good. That's really nice. Get that body getting toward the target. Okay. Well, one thing here, what we want to look at is when you move to your handbrake, your hands are braking up too high. What happens in a high handbrake is that you end up getting your arm involved too soon. And when your arm gets involved too soon, you're not utilizing the rest of your body the most efficiently that you can. So with a high handbrake, you can see your hand comes out of the glove here, and that ends up getting your arm get going. So your arm starts going, and actually you got pretty good, you got the hand on top of the ball here. But there's two things that we look at, and there's several things that we could correct on here, but the one big thing I want to show you is right here. And that elbow starts getting way up above. I mean, it's almost above your head. When it's above shoulder height, that is a big warning flag. When it's above shoulder height, that causes impingement in this area, and you end up having shoulder problems. So what we want to do is try and correct that. And you can correct that by doing some arm action exercises to where you can feel where that's happening, because what that's going to do is it's going to end up causing you injury in the future. If not now, it'll happen eventually. It's been proven scientifically. Looking at ASMI in Birmingham, they put that out as a warning for pitchers on their deliveries. So that is the one thing. When you get here, you get comes down here and it kind of falls into place, but when it raises up above that, and there's several major leaguers who have done that. Strasburg is one of them. He still does it, and it caused him Tommy John surgery. So you want to look at that. So the other thing we're going to look at here is when you're coming out, you get that good arm action. You can see your lead arm comes out toward the camera. When it comes out toward the camera, it's swinging around instead of going at your target. And it just creates a big barn door to slow you down. Okay, what you want to get that lead arm going right at your target so you can get your torso involved. And what I'm going to show you here is, because your arm, you can see you haven't landed yet, and the arm's already ready to throw. Landing is actually right there where your foot actually plants into the ground, and so you're already through. Torso's already through. I'm going to bring in a guy here, and let's compare what he has. When he gets to landing, I'm going to put you both at landing where your foot has come into the ground and braced up on it. So you can see his torso is still in the side position. Okay, he has not brought his torso through. His foot is completely on the ground, and he's put weight on it, and you can see the angle, and you have a lot of things similar. You can see yours is a little bit too far forward. And like I said, there's other things in here, but the main things you want to look at are the really big things that are either going to cause injury or significantly improve your control and velocity. And you can see where his arm is. His arm is just getting, I mean, it's perfect position. He's got the elbow up to shoulder height, but the hand hasn't come all the way to 90 yet. You can see now, just that little motion there, just right here, he comes to landing, boom, he gets up to 90 degrees. Perfect form. Okay. Now you can see his torso come through, his arm lays back, and he delivers the ball. Okay. That's how you find the guys who've got really good control and stuff. And you see his arm comes down. Let me shift it just a little bit more here. Here, torso through, nice and tall. Notice the position he's in, still nice and tall. Now he gets to the flat back finish right here. Doesn't mean that he's not coming through, but he's able to brace up on that leg a little bit better. And yours is a little bit jumpier because, you know, the video wasn't taken at the same frame rate that his was taken at, but you can see his, you see the difference in your arm action as it's coming through, okay, and the position of your torso and everything there. So that is what, and you can also see your glove hand doesn't really tuck in. See that lead arm, it just kind of, it lays there. It's not really, you're not using it to propel your torso forward. He comes in, tucks that in, gets the torso through, okay, and there. But big thing is just looking at that elbow right there. That is the first thing I would correct in your delivery. Your weight shift and your drive off your back leg all look good from this angle, but it's that elbow raising above the shoulder height that really concerns me. So good luck with that, and let me know if I can help you out anymore.